is an important message from Mr. Peters. He is going to share some strategies you can use at home for your kindergarten students to get ahead at school.
Hello, Styles families. I'm here today to answer a question I'm asked often. How do I help my kindergarten student at home? Well, here are some answers. This is not a full list, but some bite-sized nuggets that could help you get your student on track in kindergarten. So the first thing we want to look at are some literacy skills. Building a foundation for reading, phonological awareness is the key right now. We're working on that, the ability to hear and play the sounds and words. Some of the things that we could do at home are rhyming games. What word rhymes with cat? That would be really helpful. Clapping out the syllables, parts of the word. Banana. Doing that will really help the students. And some initial sound identification. What sound do you hear at the beginning of dog? Og. So, also letter recognition and sound. Encourage you to look at this fun activity. Point out letters everywhere. When you're driving in the car, when you're at the grocery store. Look at that sign. Look at the cereal box. Look at this book. Another thing you could do is some alphabet magnets or flashcards. Those magnets go great on the fridge. You can spell different things out for them, words, their name, and then work on the sounds. And then the best thing you can do, reading to your student. This is something that really will help move them. 15 to 20 minutes every day. And ask questions while you're reading. Look at the cover, look at the pictures. Ask the students, what's going to happen next? Or what do you think the character felt? Why did they do that? What were the actions? Next thing, math. Numeracy, we got to have a sense of numbers. Counting. Make counting a natural part of their day. Count stairs as they walk up. That's a good way to build that counting knowledge. Count out snacks. If you give them Cheerios or Goldfish, have them count how many toys they're playing with, or how many socks they're putting laundry away. Counting backwards from 10 or 20. Some number recognition. Practice writing numbers in sand or sidewalk chalk or on a foggy window. When they get out of the shower or bath, using that little number 8, 4. Point out numbers in the environment. We have clocks all over the school. There's numbers everywhere, at the gas station, the grocery store. And then start with some simple addition and subtraction. Small items. Two buttons plus 2 buttons equal 4 buttons. Or looking at Legos or Cheerios. Simple things. Making it a real world scenario. If I have 2 crackers and I give you 1 more, how many do you have now? So those would be things that would help in the math and literacy world. Our next thing is trying to get students able to manage their emotions. One of the things that's important is that it's a long day at school, especially for our kindergarten friends, and talking about their feelings and how they can interact with their peers and their teachers. Things like, it looks like you're feeling frustrated right now. What can I do to help? Talking to them about emotions, what their feelings mean and how we can use them. You could have a feelings wheel, or you can have a diagram of different feelings. You could have it right on your phone or iPad. So one of the things you can do is talk with your parents or your kids and have some scenarios. What do you do when a friend is sad? What is a good way to share a toy? So this is really helpful, especially with how many kids are coming in together and maybe they haven't been with a large group of students. Also, kindness and empathy. Those are the hallmarks of our Wildcat Way. Talk about being what a good friend is. Encourage small acts of kindness, helping a family member with a chore. Talk with your kids about how did you make the world a better place today? Who did you help at school? Another area that our kindergartner students need some help with is fine and gross motor skills. Those are things like cutting, drawing, writing with a pencil or with a crayon, using Play-Doh to strengthen those fingers so that they're ready to do some work, stringing beads, building Legos or blocks. Things like our gross motor skills, those help with physical development. Encourage running, jumping, hopping, skipping, playing, catch. Those are all things that will help the students get their bodies ready for school. Physical activity will help the brain focus. So less sitting, more doing. So these are just a few helpful tips for our kindergarten families, but they go for everyone. Getting involved at home, reinforcing what we do at school is only going to help your student become a stronger, more focused, and dedicated student. So thank you, Styles Elementary, for listening. Families, we love you. We love your kids. We're glad you're here. So I want you to have a great weekend. Thank you so much.